is called Srichakram or Meru, Sri Meru. How many of you know that? The Sri Meru? I've seen it. You have it in your home, or you have prayed to it, or you know the concept of Sri Meru. Anyone? Do any of you read Lalita Sahasranamam or any of those? Okay. So basically, the way, remember what I spoke. There's a Nada Bindu Kala, right? The first thing was Pranamam. Oh, Dikshita, yeah, go ahead.
I read Lalita Sahasranam.
Very good. So then you will understand it a little better.
Yes,
but anyway,
yes.
I'll tell for all of you, I'll go through in detail as to what I'm talking about and where it is, right? And why we are doing the type of meditation today that we are going to start. Very good, Sushma. So what I'm trying to do is, remember we spoke about Nada Bindu Kala. So what is happening before Nada is a complete silence, right? That's what we spoke. That is the unmanifested form of the supreme power, which had no sound, no kala, no bindu, nothing, no waves, nothing, right? That part or that section of that is called bindu, where conceptually what they say is every power has two parts to it, feminine and masculine. In masculine, we call it Shiva, in feminine, we call it, somebody, you can say Shiva Parvati, you can say Lakshmi, Vishnu, or you can call it Saraswati Brahma, whatever way, right? But the power has two components to it, right? Shiva, Shakti. That those two concepts which are unmanifested forms. Now, how do we know that in real life? Simple thing, right? You have, say, the way Shiva Shakti work is, it's like a bulb. So the bulb stays in one place, but when you switch on, the Kundalini Shakti, when it comes to the bulb, it goes, that Shakti allows the light to flow to the entire room. Although the bulb is sitting in a corner of a room somewhere, there is a light which is flowing through the entire room. Similarly, the masculine part is the bulb. The feminine Shakti, or the what is manifested, what you see, is the light, even though the bulb is somewhere in the corner. So in this concept, what we are trying to understand is that, say, think about it. There are people who are deaf, right? So they have the ears. Physically, they have the ears, but they can't hear. The Shakti is not there. Similarly, you may have the mouth, but you cannot talk. The Shakti is not there. So even though every part of your body, we conceptually believe that, hey, everything is there, the eyes, nose, ears, that's my physical body. That is not a physical body. That's a physical body without the Shakti. Only when the Shakti comes in, all these components, your chakras get activated. And what is that Shakti? That is a Kundalini Shakti, which is sitting in your Mooladhara, which has to be brought up. So that's the conceptually what is Bindu, which is before Nada happened. Where is that Bindu, where the feminine and masculine power is sitting, right? Which is unmanifested before everything manifests. So the Meru, the way it works is, think about a wave. As soon as the Omkaram or Pranamam came in, it created waves, which is a geometrical shape. The way the Meru looks like, maybe you can check later in Google or wherever, right? It is all triangles, which are crisscross triangles. And that is how that Meru manifested all the powers and all the details in this universe, which is exactly same for a human body. If you look at it, the Bindu is your Sahasrara chakra, and from there are 9 avaranas or sections. So there are 2 sections between your third eye and your Sahasrara, and there are 6 underneath it. So 6 plus 3, 9. 9 of them are formed within your own body. So when you sit in a meditation position, that's why we keep saying cross your legs or sit in a Padmasana or a Sukhasana or one of the asanas. Why? Because as soon as you sit there, your body itself becomes like a triangle. If you practically see it, or you can call it a pyramid. It becomes like a pyramid. As soon as you clamp your hand down and you sit tight, right? It becomes like a pyramid. So that is where the Meru is also sitting. Now we spoke about incompletions, unclutching, creation of the world and universe, trying to move towards a complete silence, which is there and all that, right? But we also need to understand that all these concepts are interrelated. One leads to other. So in this meditation, what we will do is there is a story, which I will say it first, but we will try. I will dictate how we will do the meditation slowly, but we will try to inculcate in our body as we go through. But there are a couple of things which I want to say before, because otherwise you will not understand when I start saying it. So there is a story about Bhandasura. I'm not sure how many of you have heard or seen or read. People who have read Lalita Sahasranam, they would know what is this, who is Bhandasura. But so I'll give a quick concept, right? So Bhandasura was nothing but, what is his name? The god of love. I forgot the name.
Manmada?
Manmada, correct. Exactly. Sorry. So when Manmada was destroyed by Shiva, they opened a third eye and it destroyed because he was trying to bring, love factor into his life, and Shiva destroys him. Brahma creates a person out of that ash of Manmada. But he looked so dirty or bad, or he had such bad qualities that he called him Bhanda, which basically means bad. So that's why Bhandasura came in. But Bhandasura was like very intelligent asura, so to say, right? So what he did, there are, we have heard many stories where they will kill, good people, or they will not allow the other good people to have powers, or they will keep making their, people come alive and stuff like that. But what he did was he destroyed all the powers of all the people except for his skin. When I say destroyed all the powers, that means there was no ojas left. There was no good thoughts left. There was nothing left in this entire earth, right? So that is when they bring in the goddess to help them do it. So what she does basically is they create a fire to bring her in. And once the fire was in a peak, the guru asks all the gods to jump into the fire, and they all get destroyed. And that is where the goddess power, the Shakti, comes out, and she gives the bodies back to all the people who jumped into the fire. Conceptually, it looks little silly, but if you think deep, what basically it says is you need to completely destroy your physical sense. That is, my body is me, right? What I eat is me, my name is me. The whole concept of me needs to be destroyed. The I factor has to be destroyed. Only then you will become a yogi. So what we are trying to do is, we all know that, we have taken many incarnations, some 100, 200, 300, 400, I don't know how many of us have, in how many incarnations we have taken. We all know that we bring in a lot of karmas from our past, good or bad karmas from our past incarnations into current incarnation. And I think we spoke earlier that unless and until your balance sheet becomes zero, it is very difficult to see or reach the topmost stage of being a yogi. You don't have to quit, your family life or anything like that. You just have to realize, and that's where you reach there. So this, if your concept of I is destroyed, that is when you realize the supreme truth, which is going beyond Nada Bindu Kala, the complete silence. That is when you will realize what you are and why you are here. Right? That is one. Second is, when we take birth, I think in Lalita Sahasranam, people who have read it, they would know, they have clearly defined how a newborn baby is created in the womb. And it does not, it starts with Vishuddhi Chakra. So first thing that gets created in a baby is skin. And Vishuddhi Chakra is the Lord for that, or the chakra is the creator of the skin. Then comes blood vessels, which is Anahata. Then comes muscle, which is Manipuraga. Then Swadhisthana, which is giving you Buddhi or brain, Medas. Then comes Mooladhara, which gives you bones and muscle. And then it comes to your third eye, and then Sahasrara. Only when it reaches Sahasrara, which is the 8th month or 9th month, is when the pran or the life gets introduced into the baby. Till that time, it does not have the chit, the life. Whoever needs to take incarnation through that baby is not inserted into the baby yet. It's a last moment insert generally. So what we are trying to do with this meditation technique is, we will try to completely destroy our past lives and their incompletions by taking a sankalpa. Once we have destroyed all our past lives, we don't know how many we have taken, we will take don't have to guess it, but just say that all my past lives are standing with me at this point in time, and they are all getting destroyed by the fire that was created. Once all my past lives have been destroyed, now I'll start a fresh life from today as a Jyoti Rupa. And we will start creating ourselves back with the utmost powers and Shakti right from Swadhisthana and going down that right as the baby gets created. And we will stay in that powerful position, cognitive position throughout the meditation. Is that clear?
Yes, Ram.
So what I will do is I will share. So what when we start it, I will do the talk while we are doing it. I will play Lalita Sahasranam in a very, very slow chant mode so that you are able to, you don't have to follow it, you don't have to do anything else. Just that that names that they say itself has a lot of powers to it. So I want to have that in the background, but I will guide you through this. We have about half an hour. We will do half an hour of guided meditation, and we will slowly create that fresh new self who is a yogi and who are all seeking the supreme truth. Okay. So let me. So we'll start now. All of you, before we start, take a deep. So we'll do one exercise now. When you are breathing now, we will do a one specific method, right? So you breathe for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 8 seconds, release your breath for 2 seconds, and then hold your breath. Like once you release the breath, the empty lungs, hold that again for 2 seconds. And then again, you will breathe in for 4 seconds. We will do this 8 times. Okay. Let's start that. All of you. Let's start the first breath. 4 seconds of intake. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it. 1, 2. Now hold your breath. 1, 2. Breathe again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. 1, 2. Hold the breath. 1, 2. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. 1, 2. Hold. 1, 2. Breathe in again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. 1, 2. Hold. 1, 2. Again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. 1, 2. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Again, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. 1, 2. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Breathe in again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. 1, 2. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. 1, 2. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Now start breathing normally. Very good. So we'll start the meditation. I will guide you through it. As I close your eyes, as I guide you, just imagine what I'm saying and we'll go from there.
Om Aim Hrim Shri.
Now imagine all of you
Shri
are
Matre
standing
Namaha.
near a
Shri
large fire,
Mata Shri Maharagni Shri
large
Simhasanishwari
fire, and all your past incarnations, all your past lives, all the incompletions from the past lives, all of you, along with the current incarnation of you, you're all standing on top of the fire pit. Feel the heat from the fire which is coming onto your body. Feel the burning sensation. Now imagine the fire has consumed all your past incarnations, one by one, all your past lives, all the incompletions, all the shadows of your past lives that were falling on you now, all of them have been destroyed, all of them gone. Even your current incarnation that you are having now, that is destroyed as well. Only thing left of you now is a Jyoti Swarupa, a light body. Feel the light body. Feel the lightness in your body. Feel how you are happy with no bondages, no pain, no needs, floating in the air, happily.
कदम्बमञ्जरीक्लृप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा
Feel the light. See the light. Be the light.
ताटङ्कयुगलीभूततपनोपमण्डला पद्मरागशिलादर्शपरिभाविकपोलभूः नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा
Now
शुद्धविद्याङ्कुराकारद्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला
slowly, let's create a
कर्पूरवीक्षामोदसमाकर्षिदिगन्धरा
complete Purna body for ourselves, which has no bondages from our past
मृगसल्लापमाधुर्यविनिर्भर्त्सितकच्छपे
lives. All the pains, all the diseases, all the issues,
मन्दस्मितप्रभापूरमज्जत्कामेशमानसे
all the karmas, bad karmas, good karmas, everything are completely destroyed.
अनाथहिंसादृश्यचिबुकश्रीविराजिता
We are starting from zero as of today. And we take a
कामेशबद्धमार्गल्यसूत्रशोभितकन्धरा
sankalpa today, a promise that we will do
कनकाङ्गदकेयूरकमनीयभुजान्विता
good for the entire world. Let the entire world be happy. Let me be
रत्नग्रहगलितचिन्ताकल्पिताहारविन्दाः
happy. Let's create our body.
कामेश्वरप्रेमरत्नमणिप्रतिपणस्तनी
First, let's start with Vishuddhi Chakra. See yourself creating the skin of your entire body
लक्ष्यरोमलताभारता
slowly.
समोन्मेयमध्यमा स्तनभारदळन्मध्यपट्टबन्धवळित्रया
Vishuddhi
अरुणारुणकौसुम्भवस्त्रभास्वत्कटितटे
Chakra is a bridge between the gross elements and the Sabal Chakra
कान्तिभिर्विभूषिता
above. So that chakra is very, very active, very pure.
कामेशध्यानसौभाग्यमार्दवोरुद्वयान्विता माणिक्यमकुटाकारजानुद्वयविराजिता
Now slowly get to Anahata Chakra. Now you are creating your blood vessels.
हिमकरोपपरिक्षिप्तस्फुरणाभजङ्घिका
Your body is becoming red with
गूढगुल्फा
blood and the nervous system getting created and flowing in your body.
पूर्वपृष्ठजयिष्णुप्रपदान्विता
The happiness, the love
नखदीधितिसञ्छन्नकपोलगुणा
in your heart is expanding, reaching out to the entire universe.
पदद्वयप्रभाजालकृतसरोरुहा
You are in a state of bliss, happiness.
शिञ्जानमण्डितश्रीपदाम्बुजा मराळीमन्दगमना महालावण्यशेवधिः सर्वारुणा अनवद्याङ्गी सर्वाभरणभूषिता शिवकामेश्वराङ्कस्था शिवा
Now come to
स्वाधीनवल्लभा
Manipura Chakra. Manipura Chakra is Agni, infuses great strength, wisdom. You are full of wisdom, full of strength and vigor. All bad feelings about anybody else is all gone. You are content with what you have. You are happy with what you have. You are full of happiness and joy. Now you are creating your muscle in your body. Any muscle ache, any muscle pains, any muscle issues, all gone. It's a fresh body. All the nervous systems, anything with nervous system is all pains, all the problems resolved. You are creating your own with the help of the supreme power, creating a new body for yourself. All your past life incompletions, pains, all of them are destroyed. Nothing is left.
किरिचक्ररथारूढदण्डनाथा पुरस्कृता
Now we are
ज्वालामालिनिकालिप्तवह्नि
creating the
प्राकारमध्यगा
Swadhisthana Chakra. It's a water element.
भण्डसैन्यवधोद्युक्तशक्तिविक्रमहर्षिता
It is helping you create all the happiness and joy. Your ojas is getting rejuvenated now. Your chakra is activated. You can feel the chakra getting activated. Your Swadhisthana chakra near your navel base, which is the connection between you and your divine self.
कामेश्वरमुखालोककल्पितश्रीगणेश्वरा महागणेशनिर्भिन्नविघ्नयन्त्रप्रहर्षिता
Feel the chakras from your Swadhisthana
भण्डासुरेन्द्रनिर्मुक्तप्रवर्षिणी
all the way to Vishuddhi. All the chakras are activated, fresh,
कराङ्गुलिनभोगनारायणदशमस्कृतिः
giving you all the happiness, bliss, joy.
महापाशुपतास्त्राग्निनिर्दग्धासुरसैनिका कामेश्वरास्त्रनिर्दग्धसभण्डासुरशून्यका ब्रह्मोपेन्द्रमहेन्द्रादिदेवसंस्तुतवैभवा
Now your Mooladhara chakra is getting created, getting activated.
हरनेत्राग्निसन्दग्धकामसञ्जीवनौषधिः
It's a Prithvi Tattva or earth element. It is creating the bones for you.
कण्ठाधः
You are creating strong bones, strong structure.
कटिपद्मपूतस्वरूपिणी शक्तिकूटैकतापन्नकट्यधोभागधारिणी मूलमन्त्रात्मिका मूलकूटत्रयकळेवरा कुलामृतैकरसिका
All your indriyas, which
कुलसङ्केतपालिका
were out of control before you were
कुलाङ्गना
creating the new body, are now in
कुलान्तस्था
control of you.
कौलिनी
Pancha Gyanendriyas, Pancha
प्रयोगिनी
Karmendriyas, Pancha Pranendriyas, all of them are in control of you now.
समयाचारतत्परा मूलाधारैकनिलया ब्रह्मग्रन्थिविभेदिनी मणिपूरान्तरुदिता विष्णुग्रन्थिविभेदिनी आज्ञाचक्रान्तराळस्था रुद्रग्रन्थिविभेदिनी सहस्राराम्बुजारूढा सुधासाराभिवर्षिणी तडिल्लता समरुचिः षट्चक्रोपरि संस्थिता महाशक्तिः कुण्डलिनी विसतन्तु तनीयसी
Now you are reaching the Agya chakra.
भवानी भावनागम्या भवारण्यकुठारिका भद्रप्रिया
All the Agya chakra is giving you all the powers
भक्तसौभाग्यदायिनी
beyond physical
भक्तिप्रिया
powers, the karma powers. It's
भक्तिगम्या
giving you all the additional,
भक्तिवश्या भयापहा शाम्भवी
grants you all the liberation,
शारदाराध्या
helps you burn all your karmas,
शर्मदायिनी
gives you all the powers
शाङ्करी
to help you, help
श्रीहरी
others.
साध्वी शरच्चन्द्रनिभानना शातोदरी शान्तिमती
Focus on your third eye.
नीहारा निरञ्जना
Feel the power of the third eye.
निर्लेपा निर्मला नित्या निराकारा निराकुला निर्गुणा निष्कला
Now feel your chakras right from Mooladhara,
निष्कामा
the power of Mooladhara chakra, slowly sending the powers, radiations to your Swadhisthana chakra
निष्प्रपञ्चा
near your navel center.
निराश्रया
Now, navel center is sending the powers and energy to your Manipura chakra.
निरन्तरा निष्कारणा निष्कलङ्का निरुपाधिका
From Manipura chakra, it is reached your Anahata chakra, heart chakra.
रागमथनी
You can feel the heat, you can feel the energy in your heart center.
निश्चिन्ता
You can listen to the heartbeat.
निर्मोहा मोहनाशिनी निर्ममा ममताहन्त्री निष्पापा पापनाशिनी
Now from
निष्क्रिया
Anahata, move up
क्रोधशमनी
to your
निर्मोहा
Vishuddhi chakra.
लोभनाशिनी
Feel the
निःसंशया
energy on
संशयनाशनी
your throat chakra. It gives you
निर्मोहा
the power to
भवनाशिनी
bring in control anybody in front of you.
निर्विकल्पा निराबाधा
It brings you
निर्भया
Vakshuddhi.
भेदनाशिनी निर्नाशा मृत्युमथनी निष्क्रिया निष्परिग्रहा
From Vishuddhi,
निस्तुला
go to third eye
नीलाङ्कुरा
or
निर्मला
Agya chakra. The
निरत्यया
power flowing all the way from
दुर्लभा
Muladhara to your Agya chakra.
दुर्गमा
Feel that
दुर्गति
energy, the pulse on your third
दुःखहन्त्री
eye.
सुखप्रदा दुष्टदूरा
Now
दुराचारशमनी
all this energy is
दोषवर्जिता
reaching your Sahasrara,
सर्वज्ञा
top of the mind, top of the head.
शान्तकरुणा
You can feel the cold breeze
महामहिमगर्जिता
or cold water flowing from top of your
सर्वशक्तिमती
head to every
सर्वसम्पदा
nerve in your body.
सद्गतिप्रदा
The powerful
सर्वेश्वरी
Sahasrara
करुणामयी
energy, which is capturing from the celestial
सर्वमङ्गलस्वरूपिणी
bodies, is bringing into your body now.
सर्वयन्त्रात्मिका
Feel the energy, feel the cold wave
सर्वतन्त्ररूपा
flowing through your body.
मनोन्मनी
Stay in that bliss
माहेश्वरी
state.
महादेवी
Experience the bliss,
महालक्ष्मी
the power,
मृडप्रिया महारूपा
that calmness in your
महापूज्या
body.
महापातकनाशिनी महामाया महासत्त्वा महाशक्तिः महारतिः महाभोगा महैश्वर्या महावीर्या महाबला महाबुद्धिः महासिद्धिः महायोगेश्वरेश्वरी महातन्त्रा महामन्त्रा महायन्त्रा महासना महायागक्रमाराध्या महाभैरवपूजिता महेश्वरमहाकल्पमहाताण्डवसाक्षिणी महाकामेशमहिषी महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी चतुष्षष्ट्युपचाराढ्या चतुष्षष्टिकलामयी महाचतुष्षष्टिकोटियोगिनी गणसेविता मनुविद्या चन्द्रविद्या चन्द्रमण्डलमध्यगा चारुरूपा चारुहासा चारुचन्द्रकलाधरा चराचरजगन्नाथा चक्रराजनिकेतना पार्वती पद्मनयना पद्मरागसमप्रभा पञ्चप्रेतासनासीना पञ्चब्रह्मस्वरूपिणी चिन्मयी परमानन्दा विज्ञानघनरूपिणी ध्यानध्यातृध्येयरूपा धर्माधर्मविवर्जिता विश्वरूपा जागरिणी स्वपन्ती तैजसात्मिका सुप्ता प्राज्ञात्मिका तुर्या सर्वावस्थाविवर्जिता सृष्टिकर्त्री ब्रह्मरूपा गोप्त्री गोविन्दरूपिणी संहारिणी रुद्ररूपा तिरोधानकरी ईश्वरी सदाशिवा अनुग्रहदा पञ्चकृत्यपरायणा भानुमण्डलमध्यस्था भैरवी भगमालिनी पद्मासना भगवती पद्मनाभसहोदरी उन्मेषनिमिषोत्पन्नविपन्नभुवनावली सहस्रशीर्षवदना सहस्राक्षी सहस्रपात् आब्रह्मकीटजननी वर्णाश्रमविधायिनी निजाज्ञारूपनिगमा पुण्या पुण्यफलप्रदा
Feel your backbone, the Kundalini Shakti, or the
श्रुतिस्फटिकमणिसिन्दूरीकान्तस्निग्धसिन्धूरिका
power flowing from your Muladhara chakra to the Sahasrara.
सकलासुलोहशुक्तिसंज्ञामौक्तिका
Focus on the black backbone
पुरुषार्थप्रदा
and feel the
योगिनी
cold energy which is flowing through your
भुवनेश्वरी
body.
अम्बिका अनादिनिधना हरिब्रह्मेन्द्रसेविता नारायणी नादरूपा नामरूपविवर्जिता ह्रीङ्कारी ह्रीमती हृद्या हेयोपादेयवर्जिता राजराजार्चिता राज्ञी रम्या राजीवलोचना रञ्जनी रमणी रस्या रणत्किङ्किणिमेखला रमा राकेन्दुवदना रतिरूपा रतिप्रिया रक्षाकरी राक्षसघ्नी रामा रमणलम्पटा काम्या कामकलारूपा कदम्बकुसुमप्रिया कल्याणी जगती कन्दा करुणारससागरा कलावती कलालापा कान्ता कादम्बरीप्रिया वरदा वामनयना वारुणी मदविह्वला विश्वाधिका वेदवेद्या विन्ध्याचलनिवासिनी विधात्री वेदजननी विष्णुमाया विलासिनी क्षेत्रस्वरूपा क्षेत्रेशी क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञपालिनी क्षयवृद्धिविनिर्मुक्ता क्षेत्रपालसमर्चिता विजया विमला वन्द्या वन्दारुजनवत्सला वाग्वादिनी वामकेशी वह्निमण्डलवासिनी
Focus on your heartbeat,
कल्पलतिका
pleasant heart
पशुपाशविमोचिनी
beating in a
सम्प्रजाशेषपाशहरा
rhythmic format.
सदाचारप्रवर्तिका तापत्रयाग्निसन्तप्तसमाह्लादनचन्द्रिका तरुणी तापसाराध्या तनुमध्या तमोपहा चितिः तत्पदलक्ष्यार्था चिदेकरसरूपिणी स्वात्मानन्दलवीभूतब्रह्माद्यानन्दसन्ततिः परा प्रत्यक्चितीरूपा पश्यन्ती परदेवता मध्यमा वैखरीरूपा भक्तमानसहंसिका कामेश्वरप्राणनाडी कृतज्ञा कामपूजिता शृङ्गाररससम्पूर्णा जया जालन्धरस्थिता ओड्याणपीठनिलया बिन्दुमण्डलवासिनी रहो यागक्रमाराध्या रहस्तर्पणतर्पिता सद्यः प्रसादिनी विश्वसाक्षिणी साक्षिवर्जिता षडङ्गदेवतायुक्ता षड्गुण्यपरिपूरिता नित्यक्लिन्ना निरुपमा निर्वाणसुखदायिनी नित्या षोडशिकारूपा श्रीकण्ठार्धशरीरिणी प्रभावती प्रभारूपा प्रसिद्धा परमेश्वरी मूलप्रकृतिः अव्यक्ता व्यक्ता व्यक्तस्वरूपिणी व्यापिनी विविधाकारा विद्या विद्यास्वरूपिणी महाकामेशनयनकुमुदाह्लादकौमुदी भक्तहार्दतमोभेदभानुमद्भानुसन्ततिः शिवदूती शिवाराध्या शिवमूर्तिः शिवङ्करी शिवप्रिया शिवपरा शिष्टेष्टा शिष्टपूजिता अप्रमेया स्वप्रकाशा मनोवाचामगोचरा चिच्छक्तिः चेतनारूपा जडशक्तिः जडात्मिका गायत्री व्याहृतिः सन्ध्या द्विजवृन्दनिषेविता तत्त्वासना तत्त्वम् अयि पञ्चकोशान्तरस्थिता निःसीममहिमा नित्ययौवना मदशालिनी मदघूर्णितरक्ताक्षी मदपाटलगण्डभूः चन्दनद्रवदिग्धाङ्गी चाम्पेयकुसुमप्रिया कुशला कोमलाकारा कुरुकुल्ला कुलेश्वरी कुलकुण्डालया कौलमार्गतत्परसेविता कुमारगणनाथाम्बा तुष्टिः पुष्टिः मतिः धृतिः शान्तिः स्वस्तिमती कान्तिः नन्दिनी विघ्ननाशिनी
Purnamadaṁ Purnamidam Purnāt Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. All of you slowly rub your hands, put them on your eyes. The count of 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you are back, let me know